Good morning, all the students of 7th standard. We are learning here our history's lesson, and 8th lesson is going on an ideal ruler. Of as an information of Shivaji Maharaj. See, policy of tolerance we have seen of Shivaji Maharaj. Means how Shivaji Maharaj he motivated, inspired to others that he followed tolerant religious policy in his activities in the enemy territories that he conquered, or he continued the facilities that had been given to the Muslim places or worship, that if anyone enemy region or the area if he had conquered, what are the previous facilities were there for the Muslim places for the Muslim people, that would be same continuously there in his region or in his kingdom also there. When he was the ruler of the newly conquered region or the territory there, same facility continued of the previous kings there. His contemporary historians Kafi Khan's write about the tolerance policy, religious policy of Maharaj. Kafi Khan, he was a contemporary during the he lived during the time of Shivaji Maharaj. He wrote the Shivaji Maharaj religious policies there. Shivaji had framed strict rule for his soldiers that during the campaigns they should not harm a mosque. He had warned to his soldiers that when they were in the campaigns, when they were in the moment that armies activities at that time, they should not harm to any mosques or the Muslims temples. There's it should be protected from our side. So they should not harm to Muslim worship places. If they came in a position of a copy of Holy Quran in their campaign, if they came with the position, if they got the Holy Quran, this book, copy of the Holy Quran book, then they should be hand over the same with the reverence to the Muslim only. That Quran book they should be hand over same as it is, with the same reverence, with the same respect. They should hand over to the Muslim people. So this shows the policy of tolerance, religious policy of Shivaji Maharaj. We can see that tolerance policies. Next point, the inspirations for freedom. How he inspired for the freedoms, that we'll see. The efforts that Shivaji Maharaj made to establish the Swaraj. We know that Shivaji Maharaj made many number of efforts he made to motivate others. He established the Swaraj by doing a lot of hard works and have special value of his efforts there. It is the value of the freedom. What kind of value is there? Value of freedom. He aimed at establishing and maintaining an independent and sovereign existence that did not accept the dominance of any other power. Shivaji Maharaj set up or established his own independent kingdom. He maintained his value there, and whatever his independent kingdom is there, it is a sovereign and it will not be under the dominance or the control burden of any foreign power or the foreign rule. While struggling against the foreign powers, when Shivaji Maharaj he had to struggle, he had to fight against the foreign powers or the foreign rules. For example, Adil Shah, Nizam Shah, or Mughals, or even the Siddhis, Portuguese there he inspired others to for freedom. That when he was struggling fighting against the foreign power, at that time he inspired Shivaji Maharaj inspired to other rulers also. They should be also work to set up their own independent kingdom. They should not come under any burden or the dominance of the foreign power or the rule. He inspired, he motivated, always he motivated to others. That when Chhatrasal, who was in the service of the Mughals, Chhatrasal, he was a ruler of the king. he was working or he was serving to the Mughals. That time Shivaji Maharaj also inspired him, and he motivated to the most Chhatrasal there and came to see Maharaj. Maharaj inspired him to create an independent kingdom in the Bundelkhand. So Shivaji Maharaj inspired Chhatrasal king, Raja Chhatrasal or the King Chhatrasal there. He was serving for the Mughals. So Shivaji Maharaj inspired him. He told him he should be set up or he should establish his own independent kingdom without the serving for the Mughals. In this way, we can understand, we can realize the Shivaji Maharaj achievement, how he motivated, how he inspired others, that we can understand. Greatness of the Maharaj's work, that greatness of the Shivaji Maharaj activities or the work. Maharaj established Swaraj while fighting against many enemies. Shivaji Maharaj, what he did there, he established the Swaraj. While establishing Swaraj, he has to fight against a number of the enemies there. They were there at the time. He had to struggle, he had to fight against them, and by defeating them, he set up his own independent kingdom of the Swaraj. This action itself proves that he was a pioneer of new era. So this action, this incident, it proves that Shivaji Maharaj was a pioneer, founder of new era, new century, new period. He was a founder of the new concept, new ideology. The base of the new ideology of the period started from the Shivaji Maharaj. But beside this action, many other noble qualities are found in his personality. So he was a good ruler. He always liked to live independent in a free region or the areas there. He enjoyed freedom there. Number of the other qualities were also there in him, in his personality, that he was a very intelligent person. Shivaji Maharaj was an intelligent person there. He had mastered many arts. Along with that, he was well qualified, well educated, and mastered in different arts or the technique skill there. He was conversant with the many languages and scripts. He knew different languages, different scripts. He knew that once he was able to read different languages. So he was a good learner, well-known, educated persons. This the teaching of his parents toward the establishment of the Swaraj. His parents always they taught him toward the establishment of the Swaraj, how to set up independent kingdom Swaraj, and what are their morals are there, ethics are there, values are there, were deeply instilled in his mind. That parents' moral, their ideologies, their ethics, everything deeply it instilled, it fixed into the Shivaji Maharaj's mind. So he always look after them in a proper way. There was a blend of character and strength. He was a good person. He had a good characteristic person there, and also his character only his main strength or the power there. And he is a noble person and valor in his personality. He was a brave person, not coward, courageous, brave, always willing to do something for the Swaraj. These characteristics, skills instilled him in his mind, in his body. He had innumerable qualities. Number of the different another qualities were in Shivaji Maharaj, such as leadership quality. He had a good leadership quality. He has organized persons, well organized persons. Many followers, they followed him, they joined him. Many comrades were with him. They were ready to do anything on one call of the Shivaji Maharaj. So leadership quality there, also management skills as well. He knew how to handle the situations according to the situations, time wise. He handled the situations. He handled the problem there. So he has the management skills and also great foresight. He can see to the futures conditions. He can realize. He can understand according to the future situations of the conditions. He was making his movement there. Great foresight. And politically diplomacy is also there. How to maintain the political relationship, how to be deal with the other ruler or the kings, how to interact with them, how to communicate. That skill also he knew very well. With the number of the examples we have seen when he made to the Afzal Khans that times also. Diplomatic skill he used there, or even he sent to the Adil Shah also later there. We can see the political diplomacy is skill there. Effective policy about the regional and military organization administrations. His policy is a very effective military policy, and his administration skill, we know that. Commitment to the truth and justice attitude is also important. So the skill he has there, administration's commitment to the truth and justice, attitude of equality, visualizations of future activities also he knows very well that he can see the future condition there. The skill of seeing his planned ventures through rising over the calamities without giving up to alertness, vigilance, and so on. Such type of different qualities were instilled in his body. So we can see that he was a great person. So today we'll stop here. The remaining part we'll see tomorrow. Thank you very much. Bye.